No, it's not on. Something is wrong. Kind of. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it's not on. Oh, it's on. Okay, okay, first time, first time. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play some games and give my feedback, I guess. So puzzle with your past self, yes, now a puzzle game then. Remind me of the balloon game last year. Turn out a maybe impossible and mistakes too impossible to finish. Okay, means I have fixed up a chain swap up and switch at one. Okay, see. I hear no sound. Weird. Are there no sound? Okay. Oh, you need to click. Okay. Dismount. I hear no sound. Is that weird? That's a bit weird, isn't it? Uh, hello? I suppose. Look, let me try a game with sound to see if there are sound or not. Okay, yeah, there are sound. Oh well. Your pass first self flip switch at the same time. Okay. Your wine the switch. Okay. Okay. What? Huh, interesting. Wait, let me think. Oh, interesting. So that's mean that if you click, oh, you already rewind, but you cannot go here. Okay, now I click rewind. I cannot move. What? Interesting puzzle. What? Oh, wait. Well, it does say it make the second level unable to finish, but how am I supposed to go to the other one? Uh, that, okay, and maybe okay, they did warn me, so that's my fault. Okay, I cannot read this one. I'm not. I haven't finished all the puzzle yet. Oh yeah, I already read this one. Uh, 3D loop, randomizer, browser game. Oh wait, yeah, I have a lot of game that I need to play. Like kind of, I own them a bit. This one first. Okay, let me check which game I do need to go to play. Okay, okay, this one is called Loop Zero. Oh shit, what the heck? That's stressors. Loop Zero. Huh, that's weird. Well, go ahead, you can submit Jam. I don't mind. Sure, sure, you can send your Jam here, I'll see them. This is okay. Uh, choose planet. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, interesting. It's a looping game. Okay. Not bad, not bad. You need to collect the green spot then. The music is okay. Mm-hmm. I can see that I am taking damage. That is good. Oh, okay. Hmm. The screen shake is okay. Not bad. Not bad. Interesting. Hmm. And there's this random sound you get that get played every time something happens. Like there's a sound that get played whenever I something happened, but I don't really know what happened there. Which is kind of it's like a bug, I guess, or it isn't clear on what that thing is, I guess. Like, okay, this one is slower, or no, just slow. Like, there is a very annoying beeping sound. Yeah, yeah, that's just when two things collide. But the sound is exactly the same as when you get collide with the enemy, so that's just a bit hard to discern. As for a start, certainly the game idea certainly isn't that. The game is fun. The game has potential. I can see where it's fun. Okay, let's see. Where's my notes? Okay. Hmm. Okay. The game is really fun. It has really good potential. The idea isn't unique by any metric, but the execution of it is pretty good. I would say the level of polish isn't that high, however. Uh, I would say uh, if a game like when something happen on the screen, you get more notification or like you understand what is happening on the screen, and also the way you go around, it can be a little bit like confusing when you fly around. Okay, really fun game. A really fun game that's play well with the team of Loop. I like this. Oh yeah, I need to really turn off the volume or I will get copy strike. I like the sound effects and the control. Also, I should yeah, I should be careful or else I will get copy strike. I like the sound effect and the control and the gameplay loop is also interesting. I can see. However, I also need to point out a few things. First is the game idea. Let me check. The game is it is pretty fun. Okay, the game is fun, but it also has potential. The game idea isn't bad. However, the execution, the polish of it is a bit it lack polish. The game, while fun, while mechanically fun, still lack a general polish to it. Uh, while you sur- uh, while you can how to say this? There is a little There is feedback when you, how to say this? Like it doesn't feel like I'm progressing forward. It feels more like, how do I say this? It feels more like I'm passing the obstacles. It's not easy to say, is it? Like there are little visual effects when you kind of progress in the game. For example, in Flappy Bird, whenever you pass like a pie, the score kind of float up and down to give you a visual cue that you have passed, you are making progress. Here, I'm feeling like I'm just trying to not die, kind of. There's there is feedback when you collide with objects, but mm, but there are no feedbacks on, but it is, in my opinion, still lacking. For example, when you say when you collect something, make it clear with also visual, with not just audio, but also visual, and make the score look more how to say, responsive. Like when I score, I do something to score, it flash a bit. Also, there is two to the loop is commonly the the looping ring are okay. Okay, yeah, my bad. The looping rings are okay, but the looping ring at the start when the game is slow is okay, but when the game ramped up and start getting faster, it is really hard and confusing for me to accurately know what I am doing. Also, and as a general rule, when like for example, when you have a mechanic, you would want the player to feel something. So if your goal is to make the player confused in a server, I mean, I think you do achieve your goal, but I don't think that's the goal here. So, overall, a pretty fun and potential game idea. Okay, let's judge by the idea, the score. Let's score the idea is fun. It's pretty fun. I would say about 7.5 or 10. And the game is the potential is okay. Not bad. 8 out of 10. Uh, this uniqueness, I would say it's not really unique. I like the way you combine stuff, but it is not exactly unique, like a brand new idea. I would say a 5. And then we have the execution of the game. This one is really bad. Like most of the game jam has a doesn't really have good polish or execution, game feel, or because I guess they haven't done much game yet. Polish. This one is really bad. Like there are polish play here and there, which is already better than a lot of other games I have played. And game flow or just a general difficulty. I would say it's quite okay. Let's say that's in total that's just like a 7, 7.5 over 10. Just say 8. And here is 4.5 over 10. Together we have 12. That's 6.5 over 10. Cool. Next game. Creativity is okay. Enjoyment, I did enjoy it. There are no narrative. The artwork, the artwork is a bit out of place, admittedly. The audio isn't that polished yet, but the game is okay. I'm a bit critical because, well, I have played a lot of. No, it's not like games. Well, okay, cool. Mm, let's see how it goes. I suppose. In Hop and Revolt play as Bunny, a rabbit who is exploring the underworld and come across a weird little device called Revolt Pad. This pad can be used to place portals and instantly teleport back to them. Okay? Okay. It's a portal game, okay? But a one-way portal game uses variety of ways to climb your way out of the underground. Okay, interesting idea. Interesting idea. Let's see, press A. I can't do anything. I'm pressing A. What? P, C, A, D, K, J and K, I suppose. J? I can't. Oh, K, okay. Okay, jump. Interesting. There on the animation feel a bit janky, but it is a game jam, so oh yeah, doesn't this feel a bit weird? Hmm. So when you hold the space, you float down. That is interesting. Okay, let's see how it feels. It feels a little robotic. It doesn't feel natural to move around, which can be intentional. It depends on the chum is a bit slippery, I'll say. The chum is the chum does feel a bit slippery, while the movement on the ground feels a bit robotic. Like how to say this? Like when you move, it just when you stop moving, the character just snap back to place. It doesn't really do anything else. But when you turn around, the character become a bit slippery. Like it take a moment to turn around, which feels a bit awkward because okay, yeah, and I jump too. Uh-huh, and this one too. The jump, like for example, the jump, like when you're jumping, it slide a bit, but when you move, it kind of doesn't slide. It just stop moving immediately, which admittedly is a bit feels a bit weird. And when you kind of glide down with it feel a bit weird when the character just hop up and down. Like it feel like the ear is the center, it's not the character as a centerpiece. A bit griped with how it works, but no audio. Okay, that's okay, fine, that's also fine. There's a good tutorial. Okay, here's another tutorial. I feel dumb. Okay, Oh, it's a disappearing block. Okay, interesting. There's a tutorial. Some parkour challenge. Is this a platformer or a puzzle game? The camera feel a bit janky. That's something. You found a revoke pad. What's this device? Press B to set a portal. I would love to see like when you're using keyboard or controller the word change from B to JK because it's a bit confusing. Or if you cannot do that, you can just like at the start you can select a button whether the player is using a keyboard or a controller because I don't really have a controller here. Okay, press B to place a portal and teleport back. Okay. I would love to see more animation when stuff happen. Like for example, when you place down a portal, some kind of sound cue or animation play that kind of you teleport back, or like just a trail of where you were. The art style is pretty good, I would say. The contrast black and white. Well, you do. This still doesn't feel that like the jump, I guess. The movement, how do I say it? In the platformer, the movement of a character is 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 the most important thing. So either you either you get the right feelings or the game feel a bit janky at the start. Okay, that is a good tutorial. Not many people in this jam make a tutorial. Okay, you cannot do that. Oh, okay. So I see. I see. I no, I don't understand anything. Huh. Can you place a portal here? Huh? That's a bit weird, is it? So only when you touch it, it activates. Okay, which could be clear. Interesting. Using it at the moment afterward, that is cool. Okay, I see. Uh-huh. Okay, this is okay. This feels more like a platformer than a puzzle. Oh, okay, new mechanic. It feels a bit weird. Here. Uh, like for example, when you're falling down and touch the balloon, there, you double jump there for some reason. I think you should reset the velocity of the character when they are touching the balloon because it feels a bit weird. Like here, like when you're on a down trajectory, it kind of doesn't. Yeah, that's also a bug. Cool. Uh-huh. It's a cutscene, and it would be nice if you can move the camera over rather than that, I suppose. Oh, so you need to move it really quickly? Okay, okay. Interesting puzzle. Oh, and yeah, the bow should have also have some kind of animation when you touch it to let people know it's been touched. And the button should like you should change the color or well, I suppose we don't have that much button yet. I think the solution is you press here and okay. This feels like more a platformer than a puzzle. Yes, it does feel like a platformer than the puzzle. It's, that feel a bit weird. That admittedly feel a bit weird. Like there are no animation whatsoever, and stuff just happen, which is never a good thing. You don't want the player to feel like stuff just happened and you don't have any idea why it happened. Like that is a bad thing. The game is okay, but uh, see, like it just pop out. I don't know why it pop out. Like I have no control, the player have no control over it, kind of stuff. Okay, what did I, okay. Huh. Oh, okay, yeah, it's the reverse of it. So yeah, oh, that is also weird. I would say the game is fun, the game is cool, but there should be more polish to it. The game, more importantly, more polish being put in the character movement and such. Because currently, right now, it doesn't feel that great. Okay, I want to see what happened if I die. Okay, do it again. Hmm. So here's us introducing the fact that Spike, the teleporter, can move through Spike or something. Okay, a collectibles. Okay. Interesting use of the helicopter, of the floating bunny stuff. Pretty cool. Okay. New. Hmm. Hello. Turn off. Okay. I have to place it. It's a bit. I need to wait a bit long for that. That's my only gripe. Uh, One thing you need to know is in a game jam, try not to let your player. Oh, this is the final one or something? Try not to let your player wait because no one like waiting in the game jam. Like people either are gonna play for 5 minutes or they won't play. Okay. It should be clearer. I think it should be made clearer on what is happening. It's like, admittedly, I don't really understand what is happening right over there and then, which is not good. No more bubbles? Oh, there. Okay. The bubble are a bit slow. And like I said, people in the jam don't like waiting, so that's something to improve. Yeah, just start playing and stop commenting. Like I know everything. Yes, like there's a very long gap of waiting here. The mechanic is good. It just, huh? Is it pixel perfect? I will try two more time, and if it is pixel perfect, I don't think I'm gonna continue. Or is it okay? Or is it like you need to? Oh, okay, yeah. People don't like waiting. That's, no, it's not pixel perfect. No, wait, it is. Oh, okay, yeah, what I'm talking about. You need to change these two. No? What? I'm confused. Oh, yeah, it has sound. I didn't. What? It should be sound. No, I have no idea. Yeah, I'm stuck here. Hmm. Well, true. You cannot do much on a Game Boy. That I agree with. Yeah, I'm pretty much stuck here. So I will write my comment here now. Okay. A very interesting and fun platformer game. I like the aesthetic of, I like the use of contrast black and white color. Uh, and the interesting mechanic of the portal. The bunny look cute and is sometimes, that's a very big part. I should highlight this. Bunny look cute. However, I also want to point out a few things. First, the idea was okay, polish. The character, the bunny, feels a bit off here and there. There, the run is a bit is stiff, but and jumping is jumping and turning is a bit floaty, making the game a bit making the character feel a bit inconsistent. Uh, animation. There aren't much animation for, yeah, no problem. There aren't much animation for when things are happening. Uh, well, how do I say this? Most importantly, the portal. Mm, since the portal is the central part of the game, it would be nice if there are more cues to it. Uh, let me think. Yeah, I think that's all. That's a pretty solid game overall. A solid game. It's a idea. Idea isn't that y- an idea being unique isn't that much. The idea is fun. I can currently currently it's fun, and I can see a lot of potential of this being used in the future. Execution, the polish, the game feel of polish. I would say it isn't too polished. However, I can see a lot of effort being put in the character and the mechanic. So I would say a 6/10. The game difficulty, the game flow or difficulty, I would say that the game flow and difficulty is really good spread out. There are good tutorial. It's intuitive for player to know. Like the mechanics are introduced without making the old player be feeling overwhelmed, which is pretty good for a game jam because not much game jam do that. Let's I'll be honest, like super honest. No, not much game jam, mine included, does that. Like they either make very simple game or very difficult games. Making pretty unique. 8/10. That's not bad. That's not bad considering most of the game jam I rate is about 4 to 6. That's pretty solid. Creativity, pretty creative. Enjoy, I do enjoy it. There are no narrative, artwork. It fits. The other I cannot rate it, so I just give it a 3. Very cool. Very cool. I just realized I cannot see chat for some reason. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I see. First time streaming, I don't really know how to put chat to a seeable position yet. Wait a moment. Uh, okay, this should do it. Hopefully. Oh, this feels so weird. What? This, this feels weird. Ah, yeah, I can see now. Okay. Nice game nonetheless. Pretty good. hmm Next game. Hello, Will of God? I think I have played this before. Yep, I have played this before. Hmm. The animation, there are an incredible level of polish to the animation and the picture here. The music too is good. The background and the character, like they have idle animation. I have played this before, and how to say the idea is very unique. Oh yeah, I haven't rated the uniqueness of the one before, I guess. Mm, right. Oh, I forgot. Unique. It's not that unique. It's unique is underrated in gaming. Not underrated, but overrated. You don't need a unique idea for a game to be good. You just need a good execution overall. Okay. There's an animation glitch here, but that's just okay. There is also a lack of control. Like you cannot really control unless you're really good at the game. You can't really control what you will do next. Like when you want to block, but you can't because well you can't. Well because you can't, which is yeah, I think I have played a lot. The later stage is a bit more nuanced. The difficulty spread is good. Mm, this is an awesome game. It feels alive and responsive. Also the artwork are amazing. Sound too. The spin wheel ideas and the round word, the circle word, certain the spin the wheel mechanic is certainly very interesting and unique. There aren't much, however, I uh, I have a few suggestions, I will say. First, the game, the deck, like the spin the wheel mechanic combined with a card collection game. No, like a card collection. I guess card collection. I don't know. I don't say about that. What is the word for it? The card collection game, Cardvania. Oh, shit. Deck builder, yeah. With deck builder, it's totally interesting and unique. I have a fifth achievement. First, player control. It feel really hard to it feel really hard to control the player to do what you want. Like if I want to block, I have to time it. Which is a game like it's a game mechanic. So how to say this? I don't know, but it does feel a bit too slippery. Which one? It feels a bit slippery sometimes and a bit uncontrollable. I just spam the stop button to deal the most damage most most of the time. Uh, I I love how there are a lot of nuance to the deck building, to deck building on how to approach an enemy group or a single one. Most of the time, this can be improved by adjusting how fast the spin roll and such. For example, uh, for example, the wheel can be slow at first for more fine-tuned control, but there can be an upgrade where you increase the speed because slower means longer to cycle through your move. Uh, Slower means longer to cycle through your move, but also give the player more control. And faster, while faster, make you cycle through your move quicker, but harder to control. I think the player should be able to choose the style they want to play. That is my opinion only. If your vision is to make an uncontrollable game, make a very high speed game, then take this as a grain of salt. Overall, a really polished and fun game. Ideas, fun, it's pretty fun, though it lacked the depth 2. Depth. Depth. Without actually looking at what I am getting most of the time. Overall, it's really polished and fun game. Idea, whether it's fun. I'll say the game is pretty fun. It's just not for me, but I can accept it's fun. It had a really good potential too, given a bit more time. Uniqueness, uniqueness, unique. I will say about really unique. Execution, game feel, and or well, polish. Really good, except a bit jank here and there, and game flow, the difficulty. Really good. I can see a lot of effort being put in there. Though I do wish like the challenge come a bit faster, but perhaps it's only me. Execution have a 9 overall, which is really high, and this also have a 9 overall. Like I think I can count on one hand how many nines game with 9s overall do. Yeah, I already rated. Cool. Do have a game I own someone to rate them, but I haven't. Was busy these days. You're an interstellar designer carefully positioning celestial body to create a stable system. Loops of preview potentially reading. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see how this go. Hmm? Oh, okay. Uh, pixel art? Oh, how did I control? Oh, you drag it? Uh-huh. The pixel art look okay. It doesn't look fantastic, but it fits the bill, so I won't complain. Also, you make a circle about it. Interesting idea. Hmm. Cool. That's it. Hello? Oh, okay. Someone text me. Nope, nothing. I guess I have to press home. Hello? What? Okay. The sound is okay. I I I cannot see any more levels, huh? How do you access more level? What? Where did I click? There are nothing here. I think it's a game bug. Oh, so now you have two trajectory. One is stable and another one isn't. Cool. Let's see. I think you should be able like no, that's not should be. Huh? Oh, so they do not they should not bump it together? I think you should make it so that these things fly faster. Yes, they're gonna bump into each other. Imagine if we don't. That would be funny. Yep. Yeah, yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So a bit further, I'll say. Nope. Closer? Okay, that's fast. Huh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, like this. I do love if the stability can go up a bit quicker. Like I said before, the player in a game jam don't want to wait. And it would be nice to have a button to go to the next level. I like that they're all now they are. They aren't before. Okay. Three now are oh they are not like they are oh okay. They are planet. Okay, okay, that's new. That's that's also fast. Oh, I can drag them. Okay, that's new. Hmm, is that a bug? I'm pretty sure it is. What? The gravity function a bit finicky. hmm Someone texted me. Interesting. I would love some background music though. Hmm. I would love some background music. Okay, they're gonna slam into each other like usual. How about this? There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a. I do say I would love if it's faster. It's a bit slow right now. Very slow right now. Cool. Okay, now I have to click randomly to find a new planet. I already done this one. What? That's a bug. I don't even know if that's a new one or an old one. Oh, that one. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, it's called a stack, so it's not a. I can't. It's bug on the web build. It's bug. Why am I not surprised? Dual comet. I think I haven't done this before. Yeah, let's try. You can't move this? Oh, you cannot move Comet. I see. Mm. That is bad. Mm. Hmm. I don't think we can move it, no? Yeah, I don't think we can move these. Oh, you need to make them so the trajectory of them is close to this one. I see, most certainly. Very interesting. Yeah. Nope. Okay. So back to my original plan. Interesting. Hmm. So it does influence the other two. Hmm. Interesting puzzle, I would say. Very interesting. I would say it's a bit too hard. Oh, oh, how is that the solution? Holy fuck. Uh, what the heck? Interesting. Can you not close each other? Though it appears that you need to be pixel perfect to solve this, which is not a good sign, I dare say. This is brutal. It's okay, the game is fun, but I would prefer if the game is not, you don't need it to be pixel perfect to complete it. Oh, so that they don't really affect each other. That's interesting to know. Mm. Oh, this one. You're gonna make the move forever, I suppose. Wow, this is interesting. What's the solution? Something along this line? Hmm. The game is fun, however, there is one thing I need to warn the game maker about. First, the solution. The solution should follow some logical thinking to for it to be able to like play. Like if I was to judge this as a game, it will need to be like the solution will need to have some logical connection to each other. It's like so that the player can feel like they are solving a problem, not to just finding out by intuition alone, which is not what people want. I'll say this game has big potential, but also a very big problem to solve. Okay, yeah, this is annoying. The solution. There's a feeling of pixel perfect to solve the problem, which is bad because no player want like just like if your game need pixel perfect completed, it mean the game is already not a game. Like it isn't fun. Okay, yeah, see. I still don't know the logic behind this, or maybe I'm just not that good in physics. Oh, that's a bug. But overall, it's a good game. Hmm. I have no idea what is happening. Yeah, it's a bit pixel perfect. I think I know where this thing comes from, like the butterfly wings effect. But yes, this is too pixel perfect for it to be fun. A very interesting and charming concept for a game. The pixel art are really cool. I love them. The I would love to take a peek behind the physics of this game. I feel like I'm gonna I'm going to get a bachelor in physics if I do. Okay, and what else do I have to do? What else? I will say, however, I want to point out a major problem with the game first, the solution. Um, for three body problem. Uh, Up until this point, except for the duo comment, the games, the solution for it are is pretty simple and is thinkable and can be thought up. But for this problem, this three prior problem, there are no solution. But it is hard. It is, but there, uh, the solution for a few stage, it feels a bit hard and unlogical to think of a solution. No, no, it's not correct. The solution for a puzzle game must make a player feel they are smart for figuring figuring it out. However, some puzzle here require it pixel perfect placement to solve, or it feels like so, which is a major problem for the game. I think with a better difficulty spanning and a better tutorial overall, the game is pretty of and with a lot of polish, the game can be really fun and unique to play around with. Overall, it's a pretty interesting concept with a lot of potential. Pretty unique too. However, unique are dead in the game industry. Ideas, what is idea? And then after idea, we have fun, which is pretty fun. I would say 8 out of 10. Potential, I would say 10 out of 10. Unique, I would also say 10 out of 10. I haven't seen anything like this before. However, the execution, the game feel, polish is lacking severely. The game flow difficulty isn't up to notch. I would say 6.5 over 10 and just say this is 9 over 10. So overall, it's 15.5 out of 10, 7.5, 7.5 out of 10. Not bad, not very creative, very enjoyable. There are no narrative, artwork is good, the audio needs work. I do need work. Indeed. Absolutely. This is not what I was owned. I think I need to do. Okay, I was just seeing my own one of it. Okay, what else? Forever first. Fear loops. Arena fight. Yeah, arena fight, that one. Yeah, I will try to do my best to play the arena fight. Oh, this is mine. Let's see how it goes. Nope, that's sad. That's sad. Raid by 17 people. That's a lot of raiding. Being an auto battler mean you're gonna have to do a lot of work for to keep the player engaged, I'll say. I see I hear no sound. Is it what? I don't hear any sound, which is weird. Hello? Oh, I'm muting the light. The sound's cool, the sound's cool. I just fear copyright. A bit too loud. That's a lot of sound. That's a lot of sound. Fight boss. Boss. Shop. Mm-hmm. The game is okay, but there is something because the game is an auto battler and you cannot control or do anything. The game is going to feel a bit repetitive at times. And because you are looping around to do stuff, I would say the best way to go about this is to shorten the period between the fights. Or well, make less fights here. This is three of them, which isn't that good. Heavy swordman, cube goblins. So I suppose I should, huh? What? I cannot understand the logic of it. And the common thing with these games is that if you die, you reset from the start, which can feel a lot of frustration, which is bad for the game overall. See, I don't really like there is okay, but there is also a general lack of polish, I would say. Like the Goblin Clash, there are sound on clashing and fighting, but it's just like the characters just move their sprite to attack. I don't feel anything else. I don't feel like when one dies, the screen shake or something. The choose isn't enough, I'd say. And see, when the loops restart, you restart too. That is frustrating. Like when the progress start, that does not feel good. There is a reason. mm, There is a reason why a game like Ultra Blast Battler have to do a lot of more heavy lifting to make the game more enjoyable. This is, as far as I know, a common auto like there aren't much stuff going around here, I suppose. But like I said, you need to do a lot of heavy lifting for the game to be enjoyable. Like especially Auto Battler. See? Like I don't do anything. I just watch them fight. Which can be fun in its own right, but I need to feel the pulse. Like the problem is that the moment I go back to the blacksmith, everything's gonna be reset. That is not a good feeling to have. Like imagine, imagine you have to do that again 3 times. That does not feel great. I understand that this is the nuance, the thing that the game want the player to feel, like the feeling of nuance, I suppose. Like every action of the player have some consequences. That I understand. However, you also need to try to minimize the feeling of frustration in resetting. See, you died. You lost everything, which is bad. Okay. Mm, a very cool game, cool auto battler game with an interesting twist to it. What makes Auto Battler game fun is that there are a lot of progress in the game. You feel dopamine in your mind, but it doesn't really feel that. You don't really feel that here because whenever you lose, you reset. That feeling of progress is lost. People dislike like gamers. They don't like the progress being restored. They don't. No one do. So there's a need of something to remedy that. Go Auto Battler with an interesting twist to it. The sounds are very responsive. Uh, are responsive. Though I do recommend adjusting the pitch a bit to not feel too repetitive. However, the upgrade feels like the good old, like good old roguelite. The art are fitting to the game. However, I am compelled to point out some things. First, the game loop, the punishment. No, the game loop. The reason why most people play Auto Battler and RPG, RPG or roguelike is a sense of progress or the sense, the creativity, the feeling of expressing your creativity. Things like Balatro and Slay the Spire. However, this game punish the player by resetting their progress at the start when they choose to go to the blacksmith. And 2. The game loop and punishment. The punishment. The game punish the player for not preparing well enough to battle the boss by deleting one character, which is another progression to reset. It also punish the player by resetting the progress when they choose to go to blacksmith. Polish. The game, while while response, while polish, still isn't too still lack in a few departments. Like for example, there are there are no I can't feel anything when I kill the enemy goblins or my goblins die. There should be some impact upon the death to make the game feel more alive and interesting. Black shoes for sure. So so here is my suggestion. Don't restart the player whenever they go to the blacksmith. It only make it only make the game feels grindy without I understand the nuance you want the player to make when choosing to go to the blacksmith. However, you also need to note that this creates a sense of boredom. Boredom when they need to go through another 50 fight or so, to get enough gold to upgrade. You 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 can keep the you can let the player. There are no direct solution, direct elegant solution I can give you. However, uh, I can certainly give you my suggestion. Add more stuff. Add more stuff, or make the player feel the impact of their decision rather than just text of you die, you die. Your goblin is dead. That does not that that never That never feels great. Overall, an interesting game. Ideas, fun. That is not fun at all. I mean, there is fun, but not enough. Fun and what is potential? There is potential on it, not much, however. Execution. Oh, unique. Unique. I would say fairly unique idea. Execution, however, game feel, polish is okay, not too much, not too good, not too bad. Average. Game feel, game flow, difficulty. It can be more fine-tuned, but I find this is okay currently. 8 over 10, and ideas are 6.5, 7 over 10, which is an overall of 7.5 over 10. Creative, yes. Enjoyment, no. Narrative, there are none. Artwork, look okay. Audio, neat is average. Neat improvement. Word loop, hey, that's just a lot. I think people are just like auto battler. Mine is something sad. After loop. Here we go. Tomorrow and I'll go to eat dinner and such before going back to another live stream, I guess. Okay. I played the game once, but it's very interesting regardless. Yeah, it's really interesting, the game, I'll say. Okay. I wanna see what happened. The music is nice. I have no idea what's that for, but I would love to see some, like, I don't like the fact that you need to constantly clicking the screen to make it move. It doesn't feel great. No. Another direction then. Here, I need to spam it a lot, which tired my arm out. I would love to see some button that let you move like automatically or something like that. That would be nice indeed. Currently, no, I don't like it too much. Like I need to spam it. That doesn't feel great. The game look what? Uh, so they are trapped. A tutorial. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you need to wait for your echoes to die to move over, I suppose. That move into the end of the world, I suppose. Okay, it's a boss. It's a boss. Okay, what is our uh, so you need to flip 5 switch. That is good. Is that a path upward? Certain it is. I would love to see some highlight of our hero here. Excuse me, what the fuck? Oh, you cannot go there? Okay, I thought you can. Ah, what? What? Where the fuck? I don't like the fact that I have to constantly pressing these stuff to move around, which is very annoying. That's for a fact. Totally deaf, not bad. This is annoying. And I still cannot go over there. Alright, buddy. Huh? Even after my body triggered the trap, I can still not walk over it? That's fun. Certainly is fun. Uh, so I need to press some button to disable it. Oh, so I need to wait until my echoes disable it. Suppose. Nope, still not. See, like, it would be nice if there are some kind of button that lets you disable it. Huh? What? Wait, then how did I enter? I'm confused. I'm confused. Bit messy. have no idea why. Huh? What? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Okay, there's a button down here. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a portal. Okay. What? A very cool puzzle. I like it. It would be nice if there is some sort of button that allow you to wait. Because this is very annoying. If I have one gripe with the game, this is it. Again, see? It would be nice if there's a wait button and you can't hold it down. Because in normal RPG, you don't need to do this. But here, you need to do this, definitely. Which is, let me remind you, very annoying. Huh? Oh, nice, another key. Ah, so. Oh, the first one, yeah. See how annoying it is? I like the puzzle of this game. What I don't like is the execution of it. The narrative is cool. Oh, right. The narrative, how it works is cool. The way you die is too very cool. But I should remind the people that being cool doesn't mean that you should not do basic stuff. Like it's really annoying, really. Have they playtest this? It is cool and annoying at the same time. So let's open another door over here. Huh? Excuse me, what the fuck? And how am I supposed to... Uh, okay. Oh, God. This is long. There are no progress either. I'm feeling despair. What the heck? What? Seriously? It's a bit messy. Amazing game. A very fun and cool puzzle to play. I love the way the integration of the team into the seamless integration of the team into the puzzle. The music, the music fit and art style fit well with each other, genuinely. However, I want to point out a few things first. Wait, did I rate the last one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. First, please make it possible to hold down button. Second, please make a wait button and you can hold it down to accelerate. Three, I feel like I feel a bit very lost in certain puzzle because my past self kept interrupting, like for example, activating a trap that I have no idea how to untrap them. Uh, Other than that, overall, an amazing game. The idea is the fun, pretty fun. I would say I have fun, the blast with it. Potential, I say it also have a lot of potential. 9 out of 10. Unique, I would say 6 out of 10. It's not the first thing that I've done this. Game feels or game flow or whatever it is. Execution, polish, game feel or polish. I would say an 8 out of 10. A game flow, difficulty. This absolutely need work. Overall, a 7 out of 10 and a 9 out of 10. An amazing game. Okay, I think this is enough for today. I'm gonna go eat some dinner and I'll go back to it right after. Thank Chai Ware for I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sorry for that. Thank you for chatting. Like I have no idea how you found this. I have no intention of making this found, but holy hell, you did actually find it. That's impressive. Anyhow, see ya in about an hour or so.